Hello and welcome to the Gadget Show Web TV, and this week I've got a new Sony Flash music player to test, the NW-A800 series. It comes in 2GB, 4GB and 8GB versions and a variety of colours. Inevitably, we'll be comparing it with the iPod Nano. It's actually a bit bigger, a bit heavier, but I think a great deal better made. It also has a longer claimed battery life of 30 hours. I managed about 27 hours before it conked out, but that was on the first charge of the battery. It should get to do a bit better in time. Crucially, for a music player, it actually sounds a good deal better than the Nano. There's a deeper bass, crisper high notes, and a greater sense of space in the music. And for once, the bundled earbuds are actually worth talking about. They actually have two drivers per side. One you stick right in your ear for the high notes, and a big one for the bass, and they sound quite good actually, although I'd still prefer my own set of earphones, I think. Disappointingly, there's no radio, but it does have video capabilities. This is a video Walkman. The last time I tried one of those was in 2001, and it had hi-8 tapes in it. This one's really very good. The screen is excellent, and they include a bit of software called Image Converter, which helps you get your videos onto the screen. I found it took about a minute per minute of video to convert, and you got up to about an hour per gigabyte, so it's quite usable. It can handle most things that Windows Media Player can handle, but not everything. It wouldn't convert DVDs and wouldn't cope with some of the QuickTime files that digital still cameras produce, so you may end up having to have another bit of software as well. Talking of software, it is really the main problem with this player, because Sony still insist on you using their wretched Sonic Stage software to get any audio onto the player at all. And if your music library's in Windows Media Player, for example, you've got to re-import it into Sonic Stage before you can get it onto the player. Why does Sony do this? I can only imagine it's because they're also a music publisher as well as a music player manufacturer, and they just want to sort of keep their fingers on your music however they can. With their phones, you can just drag and drop music onto them and go out and listen to it. Sony are very successful now in the phone market. I think if they want to make an impression on the music player market, they've just got to drop this insistence that we use that wretched bit of software.